a 21-year-old college student, a tree on campus, and a discovery that shut down an entire university and left a community in shock. What's happening, everyone? Today we need to talk about a tragic story that's unfolding at Delta State University in Mississippi. We're talking about the death of Demartravion Trey Reed, a 21-year-old student whose body was discovered Monday morning in circumstances that have prompted multiple investigations and left everyone asking questions. So here's what happened. It's Monday morning, September 16th, around 7:05 a.m. at Delta State University in Cleveland, Mississippi. Someone calls university police about what appears to be the body of a black male hanging from a tree near the central campus pickleball courts. When officers arrive, they discover it's Trey Reed, a student from Grenada, Mississippi. Just 21 years old. His life cut tragically short in what authorities are calling a suspected suicide. Delta State University Police Chief Michael Peeler held a press conference and was very clear about what they found. At approximately 7:05 a.m., the university police was notified of what appeared to be the body of a black male hanging from a tree, central campus near the DSU pickleball course. But here's where this story gets complicated, and why it's generating so much attention and concern. Social media immediately exploded with rumors that Reed had been found with broken arms and legs, suggesting possible foul play. These rumors spread like wildfire, especially given the sensitive nature of a black student found hanging from a tree in Mississippi, a state with a horrific history of lynching. However, Bolivar County Deputy Coroner Murray Rourke quickly shut down these rumors, telling the Mississippi Free Press that he saw no broken limbs, and that in his opinion Reed's death was self-done. Chief Peeler also stated there was no evidence of foul play at this time. But they're not taking any chances. The Mississippi Bureau of Investigation, Bolivar County Sheriff's Office, and Cleveland Police Department have all been called in to assist with the investigation. And if you want to stay updated on developing stories like this that affect communities across America, make sure you hit that subscribe button because these situations require careful coverage and ongoing attention. The impact on the Delta State University community has been immediate and profound. The entire campus was shut down Monday. All classes were canceled. Several events planned to mark the university's centennial celebration were called off. Counseling services were made available to students and faculty dealing with this tragedy. University President Dr. Dan Ennis addressed the situation, saying the community is deeply saddened by this loss, and that he had personally spoken to Reed's family to express the university's heartbreak. But it's Reed's family's statement that really hits you in the heart. They described him as our little quiet light, who was sweet, well-mannered, and would give you the world if he could. They're asking for prayers as they navigate what they call these unforeseen times. This case highlights something really important about how we handle sensitive situations involving race and death, especially in the South. When a black student is found hanging from a tree in Mississippi, people immediately think about the state's dark history with racial violence. And rightfully so. The fact that rumors about broken limbs spread so quickly shows how much trauma and suspicion exists around these kinds of deaths. People don't trust that investigations will be thorough or honest, especially when it involves a young black person in circumstances that could potentially involve foul play. That's why it's crucial that multiple agencies are involved in this investigation. The Mississippi Bureau of Investigation, County Sheriff's Office, and local police all working together helps ensure transparency and thoroughness. Chief Peeler acknowledged the weight of this situation, saying, "Delta State University is a beautiful place to be. It's unfortunate, this loss that comes heavy to our campus. But this goes beyond just one campus. This affects anyone who's ever struggled with mental health, anyone who's worried about a college student in their life, and anyone who understands how quickly rumors and misinformation can spiral out of control in tragic situations." The reality is that suicide rates among college students have been rising. The pressure of academics, social media, financial stress, and just the general challenges of being young in today's world can be overwhelming. And sometimes people who seem sweet and well-mannered, on the outside are struggling with things nobody knows about. Reed's family calling him their quiet light suggests he might have been someone who kept his struggles to himself. That's unfortunately common among people dealing with mental health issues. They don't want to burden others with their pain. The investigation is still ongoing, and authorities are being careful not to jump to conclusions. But regardless of the final determination, a 21-year-old life has been lost, and that's a tragedy that affects everyone. So what can we learn from this? How do we better support college students who might be struggling? How do we address the mental health crisis on campuses across America? This story also shows why it's important not to spread unverified information on social media. Those rumors about broken limbs could have caused additional pain to Reed's family and could have inflamed racial tensions unnecessarily. Drop your thoughts in the comments below about how we can better support students dealing with mental health challenges, and if you haven't already, smash that subscribe button because I'll be following this investigation and covering other stories that matter to communities across America. Every student's life matters, and we need to keep talking about these issues to prevent future tragedies.